So you believe you've met your twin flame, or maybe you're not really sure. How do you really know? What are the signs that really allow you to pinpoint with clarity that the person you feel this strong connection to is truly your twin flame? One of the most powerful signs of meeting your twin flame is the fact that there's an intense intuitive knowing that you have known each other before. Even though your twin flame might be completely different than the people that you've met. Maybe they even make you feel a little bit different than previous people that you have dated or met or friends that you've had. There's a strong sense of familiarity. It's a familiarity that transcends the mental, physical, emotional plane, and is especially related to the kind of energy that we feel with this kind of person. Now, this can be especially tough if we are very physically identified and we have long lists of what our twin flame or our soulmate is supposed to look like. If that's the case, then chances are you'll probably miss the signs that you've met a twin flame, but do not fret. That is why I've put together another 6 different signals that will help you gain more clarity. Months prior and months after meeting your twin flame, you will have an increase in your psychic abilities. During this time, usually you will take more chances. You will find a much deeper and stronger connection to your soul, to a higher inner being and source. And so it is through this tuning in that you are able to create the magnetic force strong enough to bring you two together. And also it continues to vibrate afterwards. It's also a signal that you two are true twin flames. This will also be accompanied with synchronicities. Synchronicities will abound during the time prior, during, and after meeting your twin flame. You will find yourself in situations that not only seem to help your life flow, but seem to bring you closer and closer together to meeting your twin flame. Maybe someone will give you a ticket to go somewhere that you maybe hadn't thought that you should go to, or you even knew anything about. It is important during this time to honor these synchronicities and to follow through the breadcrumbs left by the universe to bring you closer to your twin flame. Trust during this time will incredibly increase. Now, if this person is your true twin flame, not only will trust increase, but it will be mutual. You two will feel a strong pull to each other. However, if you've met someone who you believe is your twin flame, but you are feeling this immense amount of trust, but they're not, and so you come together and the relationship turns out to basically be a repeat of old patterns that you felt, and you being the same vibrational state that you were when you were drawing in people and relationships that weren't really serving you, then you will know it is not your twin flame. When you're meeting your true twin flame, it's a mutual connection. It is a mutual amount of trust shared, and it is incredibly powerful. One of the most powerful signs of meeting your twin flame is having a dream or a vision about them. Now, this can sound a bit impossible to some, but it is very likely, especially if you are tuned up and you consistently spend time in your source space, then you'll find yourself that you will receive visions and you will receive dreams. And usually they'll be accompanied with a certain state, a certain emotional state, a certain energetic state. When you meet your twin flame, that sense of familiarity that I spoke about in the beginning, that is this vision and this dream matching up with what is happening in your current reality. So it's really important when you are receiving dreams and visions to pay attention and to allow yourself to record and remember these states. Now, chances are when you meet your twin flame, your ideas of attraction will be shattered. Many people come to me and say, Charlie, here's a list of how I want the person to be like. I have so much clarity and the vision is so clear for me. Now all I've got to do is to meet them. And I've spoken about this before, but you must throw those lists away. What's really important is how you feel about you, who you are, how much fun you are having in your life, because that is the greatest way to become a magnet for your twin flame. Oftentimes, when you meet someone who truly is your twin flame, they will not fit those lists that you might have in your head. When you first meet your twin flame, you are most likely will start to experience the early stages of the Kundalini awakening. Because of the powerful fire element of meeting your twin flame, they can become a strong catalyst for your energetic shift. And this process can make sometimes the earlier stages of a relationship with a twin flame very passionate, but also a bit chaotic for some. Part of this is because of your own personal awakening. Part of it is because of your own personal shifts and changes that are being awakened within you, but that are being influenced by the energy of this person being close to you, right? And so it's important to realize that even though you might be going through Kundalini awakening and you will completely be shifted, is not to worry necessarily during this process what will happen to the relationship. It is mostly important to focus on how this relationship feels, where it is happening in the moment instead of where it's going to go now or 5 or 10 years from now. It's in this process of allowing ourselves to evolve in the moment that we can allow the relationship with a twin flame to really serve both of your soul purposes. The way in which you meet your twin flame will be very personal to you as you are creating your reality and you are attracting beings into your life and other forms of energy and life force. It's important to realize that this is all fun. It is a fun process. Sometimes different people will meet a person they believe is their twin flame because of the heavy drama that the relationship is accompanied with. And so they say, well, there's so much drama, there's so much fire and passion, they are my twin flame. Not necessarily. You must be aware that we are energetic beings. There's a soul element to our existence, but there's also a mental, emotional aspect as well. What that means is that we are playing in this physical reality with our bodies, our minds, our emotions, as well as our energetic body. And so many times we will forego the facts that we have so many different mental, emotional patterns and completely abandon them in the process of meeting others. And we'll find ourselves over and over being drawn to certain individuals and thinking, is that my twin flame? Is that my twin flame? But when you meet your twin flame, there's a sense of maturity that you've already been through. It might not be the fullest maturity for sometimes your twin flame is probably you're going to meet them before you have a full Kundalini awakening, which is in other terms, a rebirthing of who you are. That is part of a process of spiritual awakening and self-realization. So when you do meet your twin flame, allow for the relationship to evolve, but also allow for yourself to evolve and recognize that there's a sense of growth happening with both of you. It's not supposed to be this dramatic, heavy, intense relationship. Even though there might be moments where you both are working out through different elements, there is a sense of flow. There is a sense of a strong connection that is helping both of you evolve together, as well as having fun.